Good evening. I'm Angel Tarot 23. I'm a clairvoyant medium. I do tarot readings and I talk to the spirits. Typically, I do collective readings on here. Right now, though, I'm about to do a zodiac reading. Last night, I posted the first of 4 videos I'm going to do. And that one was for air signs. I did a little reading for Aquarius, a little reading for Libra, and a little reading for Gemini. If you guys are interested in hearing those, you'll have to go find that video. But this one's going to be which one shall we do? We're going to do, I'm feeling earth signs first. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Ew, somehow I got sticky. I gotta use Windex on this fucking desk. I had a drink last night and it was condensating all over. And I wiped it off with a shirt I had nearby. And now it's just like... I'll get my Windex. Alright, we're starting with Taurus. Let's see. Oh wait, let me turn this on. Lately, we've been liking having the Spirit Talker on, and they can be extra clarity. I have these cards. These are regular tarot cards, and then I have this box over here, which is full of cards I made myself, and those can say like anything. And then the spirits, who knows what they'll say. Sometimes the stuff they say just distracts me, but it makes things more entertaining. Some of the spirits will try to be tricky. Recently, I was dealing with a spirit that was trying to haunt me, but I know too much, basically. Alright, that's on. Alright, what's going on with Taurus? We got a Queen of Wands. Like right here. Where these butterflies are. I'm feeling the tenderness. Go to Lincoln with a trailer. Alright. First card.
There is no peace.
Queen of Wands. Illusions. Somebody backstabbing. Somebody's looking to backstab somebody who they could be working with together on a greater vision or goal. They may just be confused. That may be the illusions. We have the Lovers. A choice in love. We have the World card. The closing out of a cycle.
He will harm you.
King of Cups. The King of Cups is saying, well, Spirit over here is saying that Carl will hurt somebody because of the illusions. He doesn't get it. He must have somebody in his ear that has him feeling a certain type of way, and he doesn't need to feel that way. Maybe. We have saying yes. That is it. We have not seeing or caring to see the divine signs. We got a Sagittarius. Everybody's talking about the drama, the illusions, and then there's reality. We have Reapers. Someone is getting close to death, or a situation is. Surface scratching. Go deeper. Where is the problem stemming from? We have something to do with India. We have an Aries. Feeling like they fooled somebody. But in hermit mode, people go within. You know, right off the bat, when you are in the middle of a situation, like a dinner, a game, a class,
yes, we're here.
Anything. Okay, so when you're in the middle of any of those like events that you could be in the middle of, and something catches your attention, but you need to think deeper about it. However, it's not a good time to think about it. So you later go home and you're like, oh, when this person said that and did that, I was thrown back, but I was busy at the time. And now it's on your mind again. So you go within, you're connecting with Source, trying to come to conclusions yourself. There's conflicts around whatever happened.
Linus.
Maybe the conflicts are stirring up in somebody's mind because they're putting two and two together. We got Page of Cups. That's like a heartfelt, passionate message being delivered, and has somebody taking creative action. There was illusions. We got a King of Wands. Temperance, the balance. Yeah, people don't know what to say or do in a situation they really factually know nothing about. They just know what they heard. They know how somebody else feels about it, but they don't know why they feel that way about it. Maybe somebody has hard feelings in a situation because it's stemming from them needing to do some inner healing work themselves. They have a hard time letting go. You don't want to be enabling somebody who is having trouble letting go. You know? So they don't necessarily come off across to you like they're a person that needs to just let their shit go. Like, you kind of have to figure that out on your own.
Analyze.
Yeah. Yeah. Use your discernment. We have Two of Pentacles. So, like, the cooking up of a greater outcome. Somebody's watching somebody take action and listening to what they say, and they themselves are feeling like they could go about things better. And when you're seeing that, and then you express, you see that we could do something better, and they don't want to do what's actually best, that also is a red flag and kind of throws you back a bit. So that's what's going on here with Taurus. I got a lot of that going on. It's too much illusions. Don't be going and hurting people because you heard something. If you really care and it's really bothering you inside, the things you heard, go figure out what's really going on. If you want to make a positive impact.
I have no plans.
I got no plans. Either. Staying day by day. My plan is, well, my boss scheduled me to go to work, and just making my own little personal commitments day to day. Like I told you guys, I would do these readings. And here I am. Alright, that reading was for Taurus that we just finished. Moving on to the next Earth sign, which is going to be Virgo. The chair of torture. Who has a chair of torture? And why? We have illusions. So, something to do with illusions. We have forward movement, the Chariot, Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Independently, this Queen of Cups is moving away from illusions. This Queen of Cups likes to stay one with reality. And we have Hermit mode. This Queen of Cups is just going within and, connecting with higher self and doing whatever's best as things get illuminated. Not really making any plans of attack or anything. We have Four of Pentacles. Somebody just wants, control. Financially, maybe, power over somebody. Somebody wants somebody to be weak enough to give up their personal power.
You'll never escape me.
Who? Who said that? We have King of Swords, Ace of Cups. This King of Swords is seeing emotional fulfillment. If you aren't sure what to do right now, just focus on being at peace. We have Twins. Dealing with some unholy hates, verbal dispute. Listen to your heart. You don't want to lack intentions, like pure intention. People who start lacking pure intentions become questionable.
You don't belong here.
I can usually, even if I go too far, like I let my emotions get the best of me and I freak out, I still can explain what happened. If I do find myself needing to apologize, I usually have a reasonable explanation, and then people can find forgiveness. Some people, they can't even say sorry. They're the type that'll fucking put a pillow over your face and say I'm sorry while they're still killing you. It's like, you're not sorry. But you can't even say that because they got a pillow over your face. That's the next card I pulled.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. We have don't let anyone make you feel less because they are ignorant. We have some... This is going on in the USA.
Happiness.
Yeah, somebody... They're always checking on people's well-being and happiness. And... like... they act like they care about people's well-being and whatnot, but they don't actually. They're like doing spells behind the scenes, or just lying in general, and creating illusions connected to you. You may not even know it until they start asking you questions like that. Like, people just all of a sudden approach you and they're like, "Are you okay?" And you're like, did I look like I wasn't okay? Back up. And then they're like, "Oh no. You don't tell me not to back up." And you're like, "Wait, what's happening?" Yeah, those type of people,
Major.
they give me like Shutter Out Island vibes. Shut 'em out Island vibes. These people only be believing. We cannot do this. We cannot say that. Like, these are the type of people that think you should just sit down, maybe put yourself in a bubble, and then
Demon.
sit down and don't do anything but breathe safely inside of a bubble. Even though you didn't express that you were fearful or having any trouble living a happy life. It's like, you could be a big, strong guy, healthy. You could even have a sense of humor, and these people will still try to push a bubble on you. It's like, no. They're worry warts. They worry way too much about this, way too much about that. That shit gets overwhelming. Motherfuckers who don't worry about shit, they don't like those people. They tell them to shut the fuck up and go away, because they controlled themselves inside. At some point in their life, they taught themselves to not worry so much. So people who go and do the personal work and gain self-discipline and all that shit, they cannot stand a motherfucker who doesn't. And those are those people. So, Virgo, you may be dealing with that type of situation. Justice, I don't know where justice is needed, but the universe is saying justice is needed.
Frustration.
It's, so somebody not being understanding, and also like being the blockage because they're saying we can't, they can't, and like it's important for them to be more positive. It's almost like they're choosing a negative route with you. However, they're not like showing up horrible. It's just like they could be more positive. And it's not like any circumstances are the reason they're not being more positive. It's difficult. That's for sure. But there's definitely some backstabbers and betrayers behind all that. And they wish to not get caught. You know, once you learn the truth about how somebody really is, and you understand what their true intentions are, it's hard for you to ever see them the same way again, how they wanted you to see them. So the situation then turns. We got the Wheel of Fortune. We have Mars helping out in some way, bringing somebody to feel more desire. This says feel more desire, like sexual drive, but it's like, doesn't even have to be like actual intercourse. You could like just like Mars could want you to go fuck shit up. Mars is going to help somebody fuck shit up to get justice. That's what I think. Because at this time, they're just caring for themselves and self-healing. We got Limbo. Sometimes you just got to see how things pan out. Ancestors see somebody growing. And that's something positive to focus on. No matter who's being a fucking cunt-ass bitch. And just won't get the fuck out of the way. I don't know. How'd you lose your child?
You are special.
Oh, thanks.
Thumbscrew.
Alright, so that's the end of the Virgo reading. Next, we are doing Capricorn. And that will finish up this video. I gotta hurry up, I only got a couple minutes left of recording time. Alright, Capricorn. We got 4 swords. Need to sort through the details when it comes to this High Priestess or using your intuition. We have this 2 of Cups relationship and a King of Cups. We have creative gifts from the Divine. Ace of Pentacles. Also, Ace of Pentacles, like creative. They got creative gifts and they have prosperous gifts from the Divine. Balance is needed. Like, this person brings, like, uses these gifts to keep the balance of the universe. We have 7 of Pentacles. Somebody making an investment and figuring out what they are blind to.
You see me.
There's mental blockages. They know that. They're like, what is it I'm not getting? What don't I know? Somebody's hitting a tower moment. Because they were being a liar or something. Somebody's taking action with money, paying people to be resistant to changes. Like, this person doesn't want people to help a specific person. So they pay people to leave them alone. That's not right. We got it's ancient. Somebody had sex with an angel. Business contracts. So somebody's connected to some eternal beings. We got a victim. Alone in the world and vulnerable. Doing more research. Sometimes old dogs learn new tricks. These old dogs are getting mad. It got something to do with Russia. Do it for you. Don't sacrifice your happiness for anyone or anything. We got appearance isn't everything. Gotta do more research. Clues, divinely
I
guided.
need to warn you.
Judgment's gonna be called. Somebody regrets some things. We got 10 of Pentacles. Something to do with business. Like business related. With a fortune cookie. Somebody's like life, like their home, their business, their wife, like all that shit is connected to whatever's going on. Huh. Justice around that. 9 of Pentacles. Right now, I feel like somebody feels alone. So, after you have relationships with people, if you don't leave them appropriately, you know, you could be damaging them for whoever is going to be with them next. Or who's going to marry them in the future. And they love them. That whoever they're actually going to marry will like love them so much that they will hate you for damaging them.
Isabella.
We have Page of Pentacles. That's a good point being delivered. That is turning the wheel in a situation. Somebody's finding contentment in a discontenting environment or a situation around some illusions to do with people's futures. Like, people are seeing that people get readings or like psychic readings, and then they act like they know some shit, and then they fuck with shit, and they don't just leave shit be and let it happen. They don't ask God for help appropriately and stuff, and then shit gets fucked up. And then the spirits start going crazy, and people's ancestors are rolling over in their graves. Poltergeist, phantoms, like all the worst haunters of the world come together because they're bored and
We're at peace.
yeah, I'm at peace with the haunters of the world. Thanks, spirits. So, make sure you don't get too upset about hearsay. Don't do anything you can come back from just because somebody said something. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. Okay? Alright. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching the reading. I hope this was helpful. I will be posting more videos, one for fire signs and one for water signs later. I have to allow time for this one to upload and whatnot, and then give it some time, guys. It'll happen though. I'll upload the videos. Bye.